Okay, hello, and welcome for another day of gaming. Okay, so today we will continue where we left off yesterday. First of all, by completing a dungeon on Final Fantasy XIV, and let's get into it straight away. Go. Do that, and let's do that. Go. Nice. So, just like tomorrow, we will be doing this dungeon, or not just like tomorrow, but after this dungeon, which is an optional dungeon from a one of the blue quests. I don't know if they have a name in the game, but after that we will be continuing the post-Stromblood patches, and we will be doing today hopefully 2 patches, patch 4.3 Under the Moonlight and patch 4.4 Prelude in Violet, which comprise 1 trial and 1 dungeon. Yes. And these 2 patches are respectively 7 quests long, so 14 quests. Shouldn't take too long, depending on the amount of text and cinematics. But yeah, first of all, as we are waiting for this dungeon, we are going to go to Kugene, and as I have taken the habit of, while we are waiting for the queue in the dungeon, we're going to go and go all the way to the top, hopefully, of Kugane Tower. Just to flex on some of my friends I know are watching the VODs. Okay, so... Shit, well, that's not a good start, but I promise I'll get there. I've done it several times now, it's not very hard in my opinion. Even the final jump to that lamppost, all the way to the bottom, isn't that hard. And it's a good warm-up for the fingers, for the brain. But yeah, as you probably can tell, I am way less tired than yesterday, because I slept quite well last night. Shit. That doesn't keep me from making dumb mistakes like this. But yeah, hopefully the queue for the dungeon isn't too long, so I don't keep rambling forever, and hopefully, well, I mean, it could serve as a good exercise to try to keep me talking about various subjects. But yeah, as mentioned yesterday, at the end of the stream, I might try to stream on Fridays, depending on how I feel. Shit. Okay. But yeah, continuing any horror game or indie game, or indie horror game we left off on Monday. And if that suits me, we will we will continue. Shit. I swear to God, this is the hardest fucking... The very first jump is the hardest fucking jump in the entire tower. I think I've failed this jump more times than any other. But yeah, if everything goes well, I will be streaming on Friday, and we will be continuing. I'll finish Yuppie Psycho on a regular schedule before making any changes. This way, if people, I know at least one person is following the series, and when I do it live, so this way they can just tune in at the regular hour and yeah, hopefully enjoy what I do. Fuck! Why? I never fucking failed this jump ever before. But yeah, I already have a couple of ideas on what on the next previous Monday game will be. And it might be another, well, it's probably going to be another horror game, which I read about and saw a couple of videos about, and it seems to be like it's a very, very good game. It has a very special aesthetic, and it might be Faith Unholy Trinity, which apparently, well, it looks very peculiar, but apparently is very good. So yeah. That said, I need to finish Yuppie Psycho first, and I think I'm not very far from the end, since the average time to beat it is 8 hours on how long to beat. And I already have 8 hours of game time, at least on Steam. I know that's not the most accurate, but yeah, I should be not far from the ending. Thank fuck! Holy shit! I shouldn't be very far from the ending, anyways. And things have been the pace has been kicking in the game, at least. And get on that fucking thing. There we go. There we go. There. But come on. Okay, this is the part that is a bit more complicated than the rest. Not this particular section, but the next one is kind of iffy, like this. Unfortunately, we don't have to restart it from the beginning. I also saw that people have been speedrunning the climb, and the world record without any using any spells or anything is 48 seconds, which is impressive, for the least. I didn't look at the video, or didn't look at or see if any recording was made of it, but I think so. I mean, the rules on speedrun.com state that you have to have a recording which shows the timer. Shit. But yeah, I probably won't be taking a crack at that record because it has been probably done by many people and is probably very hard to beat. Although it could be a decent challenge. I mean, I completed the tower fairly easily with like maybe 10 or so tries, which is fairly good, I think. But I never did any speedrunning ever, so I don't know how that will, or that is, I don't know how to manage it, basically. Or how to do it properly. But I figured, like anything, I could just give it a crack and see what happens. Because that's how most things go. Ah, nice. The donjon. Come on, everybody. Thank you. I fucking hate it when somebody withdraws in the final thing. Hell's lid. Oh. I'd like to not type in chat, thank you. Okay, let's go. Let's try and not fuck up my spells. Oh boy. Okay, what is the deal with that dungeon? Come on, thank you. Okay. Right. Wrong spell again. Right. Shit. I won't have the time. No. And I will save. Thank you. Ooh. Hellish lion. Didn't have enough mana to do that. Now I'm gonna get hit. No, yes. Okay. It was a terrible fight on my part. Okay, first boss. Otakemaru. Shit. This one. This one. Shit, I should have finished with a flare. This way. This. Two. Three. One. Do that. Oh shit. Okay. Nice it is then. Okay. That was an easy fight, by all means. No apparent difficulties. Also, although I messed up quite a few times. But that's okay. The content I'm doing is not extremely hard, so people will probably forgive me. Shit. I need to get used to the new positions of my spells. Come on. Shit. At least that's some damage. Nope. Fine. There we go. Okay, second boss. This looks like the Mizitsune from Monster Hunter Rise. Well, I'm pretty sure, although I'm pretty sure the Mizitsune was in a bunch of Monster Hunter before that. Shoot. Run. Okay, good. Ouch. Shit. Okay. Is it not? Do we not have to take these now? Okay. Okay. That was good enough. Had a couple of good rotations. Although I keep messing up, I keep getting, starting with the wrong spells. Because I was told that, I mean, it is kind of obvious when you think about it, but you need to start with ice spells. To buff yourself first before going into and clicking the wrong fucking spells. Oh, come on. This. Okay, that's him dead. Come on, will I have that? No. I won't. Let me just change back to ice to get back my mana. Let's do that. Nope. I'm hoping I'm hitting both of them. Probably not. I don't think I'm hitting both of them. I don't think I was hitting both of them. Fortunately. Ah. A turtle. Master Oogway. Master Oogway changed a lot. Okay. Alright. Let's try to play well. Okay. That, do that. And let's go. Okay. Sweet. What? Okay, I did not understand that. I mean, obviously it has something to do with the way the arrows point on the ground, but... Okay, okay, I think we get it. I have time. Yes, okay. That's good. Okay, one last one. This one. Okay. Ouch. At least I dodged one attack. Shit. Fuck. Got lost in my spells. Do that. Do that for extra That. Do that. Somebody use the limit break. Nice. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh, little turtle. Hey. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. Okay. Now that that's done, we get a cinematic. Because this is the quest. Oh, what is that very fat hamster? Holy shit. Marvelous, probably. I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. I don't really care what you have to say to me. I just want to complete the quest. The god of turtles, no doubt. And then we have the... Oh no, that's a fucking cat. That is not a hamster. That's a very fat cat. Fuck. Okay, Foxy. What is this? A stout? The hamster cat. Come on. Okay. Now what? More fat animals? Oh my god, I'm absolutely shocked at this revelation. Yes, yes, of course, yes. That is exactly what I'm going to do, yes. Oh, my god. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, very well. If that's the only way, I'll beat up whoever needs to be beaten up. Is it you? Biako. What is this quest? Yes, a very large kitten. The very angry and large kitten. Yes. Yes, yes, I'm gonna beat you up. But if you leave, I can't punch you. Oh, when will this end? Rendezvous at Yangsha with Biako. I'm just doing this quest for the sake of completion. And because it's a blue quest, it has to, like, obviously it unlocked the dungeon for the duty roulette. But yeah, just in case it unlocks further stuff, I'll just do them. But yeah, after that, we go and play the real game. There he is. A very large kitten. Biako. Come on! I always forget I can skip these. Ah, the Jade Stoa. There's another dungeon. Okay. Ah, no, that's a trial. Okay. The Jade Stoa. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can make it... oh. Let's see if we can make it all the way up to Kugane Tower this time. 8 minutes, the average waiting time. Okay. This is gonna be short. Hopefully, we can get to the stop before going into the dungeon. Oh, the trial. Sorry. And I also have yet to experience any trial in extreme mode, so I don't really know what to expect when I. Well, I was told it's just the harder difficulty, but yeah, I don't really know what to expect, like how hard it is compared to the normal version. So, shit. Okay. That went well. Oh. Just landed on the edge of this one. Ah. Didn't make to this one. Come on. Oh. Oh, come on. Fuck. Oh. I did land on this. Come on. But yeah, for just exclusively to pat time out, because jumping on little wooden poles doesn't provide much of anything to say, other than I suck really fucking hard. I suck harder than Dyson. Yes. And this is probably the only time I will be telling this story. I had a very weird dream the other day, and it was a bit of a spooky one. Though it wasn't especially scary, but it was just like a bit spooky. So, I'm pretty sure it stems from the context that when I went to Edinburgh a few weeks back on holidays to see some friends, we went to visit the vaults of the South Bridge in Edinburgh, and it is like under the city, by all means, and it was very interesting. It was like a part of a spooky ghost tour that the guide. We went through like different alleys in the city at night, and it was quite good. The guide was a very good storyteller, and so we ended up in the underground. Under the vaults of the South Bridge. Almost fucked up here. I promise I will get to the end of the story before we go into the dungeon. Although I shouldn't promise, because that probably won't be the case. But when we were under the South Bridge into the vaults, it had multiple cavities, multiple vaults, as it is somewhat of a massive bridge. Fuck. Actually, that's turned out pretty good. But yeah, and it was during the 1600s, the 16 and 1700s, that all the let's say the rebels of society were like the outcasts. That's the word I was looking for. Of society used to like hide under the bridge because it was out of sight. And there was like stories of trafficking, basically a whole underground commerce and stuff, and people were eating oysters, and there was also stories of criminals and people digging up bodies for the University of Edinburgh, which is quite famous for the advance in surgery over the years. And so people were went to dig up the graves and hid the bodies during summer inside of the vaults, so they could store them, because in the summertime, they had to hide the bodies because they were digging up the bodies at night. And as probably most people know, night is quite short in the summer. So they didn't have very much time to bring it to the university to get paid for their work. And we made it before the end of the story and before the dungeon. But yeah, it was very interesting, and all sorts of spooky stories from that emanated, and the guide was telling us stories that the vault was haunted by different entities that people who like exhumed bodies out of their graves and sold them to the university to be dissected, basically. But yeah, and from that story, from that experience, which was very, very good, stemmed by a very weird dream that I had the other day. And basically I was on a tour, like a guided tour, of a famous person, which went by the name Change, the last name Change. And the story of this guy is that it's very weird, it's a very weird dream, is that he made a mod, for the game, like a mod. He was a modder for a game, a very well-known modder, and he made a cursed object, which I've forgotten the name in English. And let's see if I can concentrate on the fight and tell my story at the same time. Which is, I think it's, already making mistakes. I think it is called a commode, or commode, or something like this, even in English. It's basically somewhere you can store stuff with drawers, like a set of drawers. Oh fuck. Woo! Okay, that turned out very good. But yeah. And he made a cursed commode. That's... I can't remember the name of it, I can't remember. Oh yeah, the Changes, it was named Changes Commode. And it has like a normal design at first. And the more you played the game, and the game was, the mod for the game was Morrowind, the Elder Scrolls 3? Morrowind? And the thing is that the more, when you downloaded the mod, when you downloaded the mod, the more you played the game, the more the mode changed, and like had some kind of a more and more of a demonic appearance. The further the time progressed. Let me cast. Fuck. And the thing is that yeah, he made the commode to be cursed, and it would like take over the game. And basically, I was on a tour for this guy, and like he had his own tour for some reason. The guy that made a mod for a fucking video game. And oh shit. And yeah, like the guide was telling the story, and it was like spooky and stuff, and the usual shenanigans. But at the end of the story, fuck, why did I click on that spell? I'm just going by reflex at this point. But yeah, at the end of the tour, like a spooky prop came out of a hidden door and like scared people. I didn't get scared personally in my room, as far as I can remember, and a bunch of them didn't. A bunch of other people didn't either. So yeah, that was that. But yeah, it was a very, very weird dream. This counter passing wind. Okay, I'm guessing we have to dodge things, which is very unusual for a game like this. It's just probably the coolest trial I've ever done yet. But yeah, it's quite cool. Okay. Dodge the bulb. I don't know if Mikazuchi is probably gonna die because he's very low life and nobody can cast any spells. Ouch. Oof. His design, the boss's design is very cool. The archers with you. Hello? I guess that was normal. Shit, wrong spell. No, wrong spell again. Come on. I finished my story, I can concentrate now. The music is banging. Uh-oh. Ow. Shit. Oh. Fuck. Yeah. Let's go back to ice quickly. Won't have the opportunity to cast this. Although I am already in the correct position, which is good. And I am almost dead. Oh fuck. No. No. Fuck. Okay. Let's do a bit of damage. Come on. Okay. Music is fucking good. My god. Whoa, fuck. I'm gonna get hit. I got one more of these. One of these. Limit break 3 is almost done. Fuck. Okay, just enough time to go through here. And we win. Woo! That was a good one. Hey, obtained 75 elegant tombstone. Nice. Okay. Is that all? Skipped. Okay. Back here, okay. Ugh. But yeah, overall, I had a very weird dream. Which is... I know also, I forgot to mention, in my dream, like the commode, they had like different representations of like the different stage of like change it went through. The more it became, well, corrupted, I guess. which was like a it was like an evil an evil set of drawers. It sounds fucking dumb when I say it out loud, but I cannot. Is it because I'm mounted? But it sounds really dumb. But I mean, it's a dream, so. What do you expect, other than stupid shit happening in dreams for no fucking reason? But yeah, it was okay, it was very vivid. I wouldn't say it was a lucid dream, but it was a very, very vivid, at least. Which is which happens fairly often, I guess. But yeah. And I mean, I'm pretty sure it was very, very much influenced by my time, the ghost tour I took when I went into the vaults of the South Bridge of Edinburgh. And yeah. Because it was, what I mean, my dream was about like spooky stuff, and the ghost tour was about ghosts, so spooky stuff, I guess. So that would make sense that it was influenced. My dream was influenced by that exactly. Although I'm quite a big fan of horror stuff. I tend to like the aesthetic of spooky shit. And the general occultness that usually goes with it. Although I'm not a big fan of like creepypastas and stuff. I kind of like all the analog horror stuff with like for example like the back rooms. I find is quite interesting, although it's not very scary to me. The Mandela catalog, which is I find one of the best, and yeah, that kind of like creepy, weird, occult horror. He has another quest again. But do I really want to do it? Squadron manual. Can I use that? No. This card has already been claimed. Okay, this card has not. I'm claiming cards, but Miyaku? That's not what I want to do. As I expected, one of striking. I can't remember. I can never remember which one is mine between striking, mending, and other shit. So now let's go play the real game. After all of these, all of that rambling on that I did, although it was a good exercise to try and speak at the same time and concentrate. What? Do I really? Yes, I have to go to the office thing. There we go. Where Hancock is. Yep. Yeah. So new day, new patch. Let's go. Probably we'll start with the cinematic. Yep. Aitara, impeccable timing. We have just received a letter from Lord Hien. He writes that Domans are coordinating their efforts with the Blue Kujin to maintain a constant watch over the Red. By staying on the lookout for signs of crystal hoarding and the like, they mean to nip any summoning attempts in the bud, thereby satisfying the conditions for peace set down by the ambassador. For the galleon's part, the Poplars have sent word that a vessel bearing Doman conscripts is soon to arrive in Yansha. It would seem that the prisoner exchange is to proceed as planned. Lord Hien requests your presence, and I share his view that you should be on hand, at this critical juncture. According to the letter, Yotsuyu's memory has yet to return, so it looks like she'll be out the rest. She'll be living out the rest of her days in Doma, assuming the ambassador means to honor the arrangement, of course. Oh, the agreement. Same word. Different word, same things. Same meaning. Before we get to that, however, I think it would be wise to assess her condition one last time. If the Domans have missed any any change in her mental state, however slight, it would be better if as I weren't the one to spot it. Agreed. Let us make straightways. Yeah, I read that correctly. I was reading that correctly for the first time. Let us make a straight way for the Enclave. Then... Yep. Lord Hien will be waiting. Yes, be back safely. Yep. Okay, so to the Enclave it is then. No, I don't want to return to Gridania. Far East. Where is Doman Enclave? In Othard. That's the province. And it is fucking raining. Although I get to see my my umbrella. I hardly grinded for in the golden saucer. Yes. Okay. Let's go. Yeah. There's a problem with Kosetsu. I didn't read. I don't really care. We will probably be apprised of the facts now. It's probably the cinematic is probably voiced.
Open wide now.
Please, Tsuyu. I'm not so frail that I cannot feed myself.
Sorry.
I grow weary of the taste of gruel.
You don't like it? Can I fetch you something else?
Aye, wine. Or if that is not wholesome enough, I don't know. A sweet persimmon from Namai. I enjoyed them in my youth.
A persimmon.
Nay, pay me no mind. I am full. Besides, we have guests.
Did I ever mention I love the water?
I hope we are not interrupting your meal. We had heard you were confined to bed and thought you might welcome some visitors.
Confined to... A gross exaggeration. A trifle drained from my exertions, perhaps, but with a little rest, I shall be fighting fit again in no time.
Take off your clothes.
Gosetsu, is this how you've been spending your time?
My lady, I assure you, this is not...
Off with them. We need to wash you. You stink.
Off with his head. Wait, no. Damn, he is built.
What are all these scars? There are so many of them.
Well, it's from you. From where you shot him. Multiple times. Point blank.
Life of battle will leave its mark upon a man.
Oh, flashback.
Is something wrong, Tsuyu?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
But leave me be, woman. I will not be fussed over like some newborn babe.
Shit. Quick. Okay. They make a convincing pair, do they not? On first acquaintance, I would think him a doting... What? I would think him a doting grandsire? And her mortal grandchild, okay. Indeed. Had someone told me a year ago that I would live to bear witness to such a scene, I would have declared them mad. That aside, I am relieved to see Gosetsu has lost none of his spirit. But what a turn of events, I mean, for her to suddenly be watching over him. You couldn't make it up, although I suppose Gosetsu is an old man after all. With the way he charges through life, it can be easy to forget. Aye, he has resisted decrepitude with the same defiance, and he showed the defiance he showed the enemies of Doma. But no matter how adamant his will, no man can carry on forever. He has pushed himself beyond the limits of endurance too many times. Even if his health returns, the fact remains, he will never again be the warrior he once was. He has given his all for liege and land, and he will ask no more. And we will ask no more. Ugh. What of his nurse? If Yotsuyu is feigning that, well, she certainly has me fooled. This is no pretense. Yugiri. Out of all of us, I would think you the hardest to convince. So, what makes you so sure? I have been spying on Yotsuyu from the shadows, waiting for the misstep that would betray her charade for what it was. But her mask has never slipped, not once. She has remained in character from the first. Yeah, I read that correctly. One evening, I watched her as she sat in her chambers, unguarded and alone. She had taken the dishes from the cupboard and was pretending to prepare dinner right there on the tatami, a child's game. Even the wariest shinobi would not go to such lengths. I can but conclude that her mind is truly broken. Well, that's good enough for me. And anyone else, I would hazard. Aye, the matter is settled. Yotsuyu will become Tsuyu. And will begin a new life here in Doma. Before that can happen, however, we will need to present her the ambassador one last time. We will need to present her to the ambassador one last time. Hey, close enough. To prove that her memory is truly gone. But I would not risk parading her in front of our returning conscripts. Her presence at the exchange would only stir up mutinous thoughts. Understandably, she as good as fastened the chains around their necks. Aye. Which is why I mean to conclude this business with Tsuyu first, out of sight of my countrymen. Will you help me? Yes, I guess. So what's the plan? Zoop. Okay. I could have teleported, but it's too late now. But yeah, since Xenos isn't dead anymore, I am going to expect him to return afterwards. And probably, we will probably have to fight again at some point. My friends, have you seen Tsuyu? She is nowhere to be found. Oh. Jesus Christ, I have something in my throat. What? But the galleons will be landing in a matter of moments. If she fled, could it mean her memories have returned? I know not. Yugiri is scouring the streets as we speak. But it is possible Tsuyu has left the enclave altogether. Blech. Captain, a word. Did you perchance carry a fair-skinned woman across the river? A fair-skinned woman, my lord? I do not know. I do not rightly know, I think. Yes, my lord. Now that you mention it, there was a lady among the passengers who I do not recall having seen before. Her face was hidden by the brim of her hat, but I remember taking her hand to help her onto the boat. White as new fallen snow. It was. Was she someone important, my lord? Wrong. No. Yeah. He said, did I do anything wrong? But I didn't read it. Wrong. No. I was merely hoping to catch our guest before she departed. Be at ease, Captain. Okay. It would seem that Tsuyu has crossed the river. Kami, help me. No good can come of this. Armor of casting. Okay, so that was one of mine. So the previous coffer was bullshit. Okay, quest number 2 out of 7. And this is where there is a trial in not in the next quest, not in the one after, but the one even after that. So in 3 quests. Question residents of Yuzuka Manor. Okay, let's try and find Yotsuyu. Gyo-san. Oh, it's all fishmen. Ah, there we go. Search for any signs of... Search for signs of Yotsuyu. Okay. Okay. Where did she go? And for what purpose? I'm guessing the Bart of Phil is going to say searching. Surveying. Oh, sorry. Sorry. You see no sign of Yotsuyu to the north. Perhaps she is somewhere further off the northeast. Okay, game. Foreshadowing. In the business, that's what we call foreshadowing. Surveying. Still no sign of it to you. Perhaps she is yet to the further to the northeast. I swear to God, game, if you make me go all the way over there to give me nothing in the end. Oh, she's gone and... Oh my God. Oh! The ugliest man in the game. She has gone and got the thing Gosetsu requested. The sweet thing. Yotsuyu is nowhere to be seen, but lying on the ground a short distance from to the north, you spy a familiar-looking, wide-brimmed hat. Ah! She lost her hat. Perhaps she's been attacked by bandits or the people. Have taken upon them to exact revenge. A cursory glance is all that is required to confirm your suspicion. It is the same hat Yotsuyu was wearing when you found her in Sakazuki. Well, shit. Spooky music. My God. Before you ask, your search of Kusakari. No, your. Where is the Y? Our search of Kasakuri and its surrounding has yielded exactly naught. Save this chance reunion with you, I suppose. Mistress Alize has gone to assist her brother at the castrum. It was she who informed me of the situation. I joined Lord Hien here shortly thereafter. Okay. Who cares? How did you fare at Yuzuka Manor? Any sign of the missing guest? Nope. Well, until I got here. Towards the Mai, by the Kami. If the villager recognize her, it will not end well. We must hurry. Yugiri will check the paddies. The village square is yours. Okay. Square. Where does the square go? That's right, in a square hole. Uh-oh.
Greetings. Might I have one of your...
Kami, save us! Her spirit has returned!
Okay.
She's back from the dead to seek her revenge!
It can't be. She couldn't have survived.
Flashback.
What did I... What did I do?
As if you don't know!
Is she gonna have a
Good
redemption
people
arc?
of Namai, be at ease, I pray you. You have naught to fear.
My lord, forgive me, but what is that monster doing here? They told us she was dead.
I too was surprised to learn of her survival. More even than you, I would hazard. 'Twas I who cut her down, I who left her to her fate. But it would seem the Kami had other plans. By some miracle, both she and Gosetsu were spared when the keep collapsed, though Yotsugu's preservation came at the cost of her memory.
You're saying she's forgotten? Forgotten everything she's done?
Lies! Lies! My lord, she would say anything to escape punishment!
What does it matter? We have not forgotten her crimes, and we demand justice! I beg of you, Lord Hien, draw your blade and rid us of this canker!
What I saw then... It's all true. I'm sorry! I'm so sorry.
You're sorry? And what? We're supposed to forgive you?
Here, there's no need to cry. Can't you see how scared she is? How can you be scared of her? She's not the same.
Until such time as her memories return, this woman shall be known as Tsuyu, and treated as a citizen of Doma. I will, however, see that she is watched at all times. Rest assured that there will be no more unannounced visits to the village. As your lord, I ask that you leave her fate in my hands, and suffer her to live, for now.
Please, Issei.
All right. I'll keep my peace. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
Okay. Money. Thank you. Yeah, sorry about the people setting off fireworks again. It is not gunshots, not yet. Don't worry. Although it didn't pick up very loudly, so that was a big one. So yeah, apologies if you can hear it. But I can't really do anything about it. It's unfortunately out of my control. Because it has to be so far away. And I wish people would keep fireworks to the weekend. Or at least Fridays. But I don't fucking stream. But well, what can you do? Okay, so. Redemption arc for Yotsuyu it is then. Oh. Almost went past the quest marker. Seems the Emperor, I guess, have arrived. Yep. Yes, indeed. So.
What a pleasure it is to see you once more, Lord Hien. Not to mention my dear sister.
A pleasure to see you too, Ambassador. Forgive us our late arrival. You have our people aboard the airship?
Exactly as agreed. We would leave you in no doubt as to the purity of our intentions. I dare say it was the self-same spirit of cooperation which prompted you to bring Yotsuyu here today.
Yes.
Indeed. Before excluding her from the exchange, I thought it only fair that you see her condition for yourself. Physically, she is in fine health, but her mind is unchanged.
So I see. But all need not necessarily be lost. In anticipation of this tragic turn of events, I took the liberty of inviting some special guests.
Or is it gonna be Xenos? Maybe Yotsuyu's parents.
Ah, Yotsuyu. You look well.
This is a ploy. This is not her parents.
Of all the people.
Yeah, it's her stepfamily.
Is something wrong, dear sister? These are our beloved parents. Does not the sight of them bring back sweet childhood memories?
Come on, stop. The woman has suffered enough already.
Kosetsu. I have to take this to Kosetsu.
It would seem my little surprise was not sufficient. You needn't glare at me so, Lord Hien. I merely did what any loving son would do for his family. Lest you doubt, I am content to leave the acting viceroy in your care. Pray, treat her as you would any daughter of Dorma. Do not grow too fond of this place, dear sister. You will come back to us ere long.
We continue with the exchange as planned, then.
Very good. The structure across the river should serve our needs. We shall await you there with the conscripts. If you would bring your captives.
Agreed. Until then, Ambassador.
Well. Not finished. Okay. Oop. I knew better than to trust SIE, but that was a dirty trick. Agreed. Still, unpleasant as it was, we have at least put the matter of Tsuyu's future to the rest. I have sent her back to the Enclave with Yugiri to give Kosetsu his precious persimmon. Come, let us follow them. Something is bound to happen. You have that look, Alfino. What is it? Oh, nothing of consequence, most like. We can discuss it upon our return. Okay. We should pay a visit to Kosetsu and reassure him about Tsuyu's fate. Okay. Voiced?
Kosetsu, are you awake?
My lord, come in, come in. When Tsuyu returned, her eyes were red from weeping. She spoke not a word, simply sat and peeled some fruit she'd brought for me. She then claimed weariness and retired to her chamber. Tell me, what happened to upset her so?
The ambassador arranged a surprise reunion with her foster parents. A misguided attempt to restore Yotsuyu to her senses. It was plain their presence caused her great distress, but she seemed otherwise unaffected.
Yotsuyu was mistreated as a child, was she not? It was a cruel trick to use her tormentors like that, knowing the pain it could cause.
I like this Asahi less and less.
Be that as it may, he has agreed to allow Yotsuyu to remain with us in Doma. Our primary concern now is to hand over the prisoners without incident and bring our people safely home.
There was one other detail at the meeting which caught my attention. I assume you all noticed the rather suspect crates within the castrum. The Imperials were quick to retrieve them afterwards, but I wonder...
Out with it, brother. You fear they might contain bombs or war machines?
I think I know.
If the ambassador wanted me dead, he has had ample opportunity. No, assassination is not his intent, but we should be on our guard for other acts of treachery.
My lord! Forgive me, but the Lady Yotsuyu, she's gone!
Again! Fuck me.
Gone?
I beg your pardons, my lords. I was certain she'd fallen asleep.
No, the responsibility is mine. 'Twas I who gave her a room instead of a cell. She may simply have wandered outside. We will organize search parties. Might I call upon your assistance?
Am I going to be the one to find her? The only person I can't, that can't talk in the entire world, apparently. Ah. They died.
Help! Help me!
What happened?
If only I hadn't remembered. He should hate me. But I will not suffer his kindness. Not after what I did to him.
Who's there?
Oh, it's you. What are you doing out here in the dark?
This is the Enclave, is it? When the soldiers dragged us back to Doma, you were the last person I expected to see.
You're the bane of our existence, Yotsuyu! A font of misery! You couldn't even do us the simple courtesy of dying, could you? Oh, no. You had to live and taint us with the shame of your failure. We had a perfect life in the capital, and now they're making us wallow in this muddy ruin like common swine. I don't deserve this.
Now, dear, that'll do. There seems little point in berating the girl when she scarcely remembers her own name. Our time would be better spent contemplating how we're to survive this unhappy predicament. You've kept your looks at least. I suspect you'd fetch a handsome price with the right buyer. Maybe enough to get us to Kugani and start a new business.
Ah, my beloved parents. No sooner do I wake from gentle slumber than the world returns in all its cruelty. Yes, this is how it always was. How it was meant to be. Very well. If I cannot escape my nature, then I shall embrace it. To the very depths I have sunk, my soul steeped in spite and rotten to the core. The self-righteous hide behind justice, but I need no such mask. Father, Mother, was it not you who made me into this monster? Who taught me the truth of this miserable world? For years I knew naught but the taste of pain and humiliation. But the time has come to savor my vengeance against Doma. Against all my enemies. And it begins with you!
Yotsuyu! What? Well done, dear sister. Did I not say you would come back to us?
Brother dearest, what a surprise. You always were a cold-blooded little worm. I doubt you thought twice about sending our parents to their deaths.
Your dagger yet drips with their blood, and you presume to judge me? To be frank, I didn't think you had the strength to slay them so cleanly. A single thrust each. I'm impressed. But surely you can't be satisfied with murdering a pair of doddering elders. You yearn for a deeper vengeance, and the power to see it through.
As much as I don't condone murdering people.
Please, I don't want to die.
Can we choose? Yeah, as much as
Any sign of her? What happened here?
as much as I don't condone murdering people, I feel like that
knew
was
what would happen if she recovered.
deserved.
And still, I did nothing. You say she left with her brother?
Likely.
Whatever he wants with her, he was willing to pay for it with his parents' lives. But this is neither the time nor the place. We must gather the others.
But yeah. In my opinion, that was very much deserved. So, we're just gonna complete this quest. Okay. And I'm going to take a short pee break because I'm about to piss myself. So, let me just let this run like this, and I'll be right back in just a couple of minutes. Okay, whew. That always feel very good. Okay. Infusion of mind, infusion of intelligence. Okay. Potions. Okay, so let's continue. So, my friends, that which we feared has come to pass. Yotsuyu has regained her memory and returned to the Imperial fold. It is, by any measure, a cruel twist, not least for Gosetsu, but one which does not invalidate our agreement. According to the terms of the contract, we were bound to surrender Yotsuyu into guardian hands should her condition improve prior to the hour of the exchange. By all that reckoning, all is, if not as it should be, then as it must be. What? But I cannot accept that the unconscionable... But what I cannot accept are the unconscionable length to which Asai went to achieve this outcome. Given his recent conduct and his apparent admiration for Xenos, it is plain that he cannot be trusted. And that is to say nothing of the unexplained container he insisted on bringing out to our meetings. Whatever the ambassador is planning, I think it unlikely our negotiations will end peacefully. So yeah, I have two main theories about these crates. Either there's people inside of it, dead people for that matter, or ether crystals, because he wishes to summon some kind of primal, because there's a trial in the in this patch, so that's probably the more likely outcome. So yeah, in the event of hostilities, the safety of the conscript must be our first concern. As such, I would have an escape route planned before the meeting begins. A wise precaution: if the main structure of Castrum Fulminis is to be the stage for the exchange, then I believe a thorough inspection is in order. The citadel has stood empty ever since the Imperial withdrawal. While we took steps to ensure that it could not be defended by any occupying force, it is entirely possible that the ambassador has arranged things there to his advantage. I will slip inside and make certain we have an unobstructed exit. Okay, Alfino is going with her. Very good. That should be enough to guarantee us a way out of the Castrum beyond that of the Castrum. Beyond that, however, we will need a ship to ferry the conscript back to the Enclave. Even with every skiff we have, it would take several trips to evacuate everyone. A Confederate Sekibon on the other hand, would require only a single run and leave us far less vulnerable to the water. Assuming, of course, Rasho can be convinced to part with one. Okay, so that's going to be my job, probably. Okay. Yes, you can count on me. As expected. Come on. I mean, Rasho is in our debt anyways, so... Okay. Away we go to get a boat. Okay. Onokoro is the place to be. Zbam. Sure. Come on, big guy. Now, there is a face I did not expect to see. What brings the noble Lord of Doma into the company of bilge rats, such as we? If you've come to offer Doman chains in place of Garlean ones, then I'm afraid you've wasted a trip. Ha ha ha. And what fine subject you would make. With your fleet at our disposal, our restoration efforts would be hastened tenfold. But let us speak seriously. I stand before you not to demand your fealty, but to request your aid once more. We need a ship. And a big one at that. Mayhap you are confused. Doma's liberation was but a means to an end. We aided you only to serve ourselves. Now we have no such incentive. We have sworn no oath to you, and will not come running like hounds to the master's whistle. And I would not presume to treat you thus. I come to petition your cooperation as an ally of equal standing. Equal standing, you say? Seems a bit lopsided to me. Okay. Where's the profit for us? Where's the profit for us in all of this? Profit? You must always think of such short-sighted terms. Have you ever heard of doing the right thing? Have you ever heard of pirates, little miss? You'll find we are simple souls. You pay us, you pay our tithe, you sail in peace. Deny us our due, and we take it by force. We'll pull you out of the water if we see you drowning, but we are not the business. We are not in the business of doing something for nothing. Calm yourself, Mistress Alize. We did not come here to moralize. We came here to talk. And there is more to be said. According to the records recovered after the liberation, relatives of your Doman-born brethren were among those conscripted into the Imperial Army. And as you may be aware, we recently negotiated the return of said conscripts. Many, alas, will arrive to find no families waiting for them. No homes to grant them shelter. I would ask you offer them a place in the Confederacy. Would you not be you would not be rescuing strangers, but welcoming brothers and sisters into your ranks? And has not the Confederacy been in need of new recruits? You seem well informed to our affairs, Lord Hien. The losses we suffered at the Galleon's hand are no secret. But since we drove them out of Doma, the Ruby Sea has come alive with traders and travelers. So many vessels to tax, so few pirates to tax them. We could do with some more hands on the deck. And doubly so if they're familiar with the inner workings of the Empire. Very well. The Confederacy agrees to your request. You will have your ship. But before that, you must do something for me. The vessel I have in mind was damaged during your battle with the Empire. Though we have mended her, she has yet to be declared seaworthy. She is sound enough down below, but when you load her up with conscript and the waterline rises, those upper planks had best to be free of cracks. Assuming you want your people to stay dry, you will do me the favor of swimming around the hull to check for weaknesses. That is, if Doman lords are not averse to getting their robes wet. Not this, Doman lord. If we each inspect a third of the ship, it shall be done in thrice. That is the spirit. The ship is moored. Yeah, sure, yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Take a swim. Well, I thought the rumors exaggerated, but the young lord lives up to his reputation. That's all you're gonna say. No, yes, okay. Okay, let's go and that ship. I have many hours of gameplay in Sea of Thieves, and I know what to look for. Holes. Okay. Suspect hull plank. Upon closer inspection, you spot a small crack in one of the planks. A set of damage here. Ah, there he is. Is Alice? Yeah, she is over there. Though she might be a bit too small to see on the stream. Oh, yes. Okay. That settles it then. Yeah, we inspected the ship, it's solid enough. My apologies, I've seen have the lag behind the configuration. Okay. The Imperials took my father away after the uprising, and I had nowhere else to turn. The Confederacy became my family. But someone told me they're releasing the conscript now. Maybe my father will be among them. Not that I can go back. There's no leaving once you've joined. How fares our lady? Is she seaworthy? Arr! Captain, we found a small crack in the port side, but I'll have it fixed before you know it. I see you have met the boy. Did he tell you his story? He babbles when he is nervous. Should his father be among the conscript as he hopes, I mean to give him the choice to leave this life, if he so chooses. I expect you to see that they are provided for. I have heard that those who join the Confederacy forswear all ties with kin and homeland. Is that oath so easily put aside? If I allow it, if I see in him the lad I was 25 years ago. You say the words, you mean them, but the yearning for home still lingers. My family is long dead, and I know this life is my lot. But he has scarce dipped his toes with us. If there is a life for him in Doma, he should have the chance to live it. Said, the Empire's conquest has uprooted many and more, be it in Yangsha or out in the Ruby Sea. We have a duty to ensure that Ihanashi and the others like him are free to dwell where they desire. Then the matter is settled. I will make preparation to cast off. Okay. That was easy. Well, my friends, it seems that we have our ship. Let us return to the Enclave. Okay. But do we... Can I not directly go to the Enclave? Yeah. Zbam. Damn, it is raining really goddamn hard again. Let's go in. Okay. Next quest is the trial. Intrusion, intelligence, vitality, dexterity. Let's take intelligence. Okay. So next task is primary agreement. Yes. The trial. And we are going to see if I was correct or not with... I already have this card. Ah, yes. The casting coffer. Let's see what that looks like. Can I... No, okay, it doesn't appear. Ooh. That looks kind of nice. I think I dig it. Okay, the bracelets are... Yeah. A hakama. What? Tutu hakama. That's a cool set of pants nonetheless. I don't really like the boots. Is there anything else? Probably not. Okay, so that looks like a cool outfit. I'll keep it and at least I'll at least put the pants and the main torso piece in my glamour set. But yeah, later. Okay, let's fly all the way across the land once more. I wonder what... I mean, there is a trial, so it's probably a primal or something like this. I wonder if it's the red Kojin, the primal from the Kojin. I can't remember his name, but the one that has a giant sword during the fight. It'll come back to me soon enough. But yeah. Confederate skipper. My party is assembled. Let's go. It is gonna be people. My god.
At last, the hour has come. The conclusion to these negotiations will mark a new beginning for Dorma and the Empire. A first step on the road to peaceful coexistence.
Ooh, I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Indeed. We are ready to proceed with the exchange when you are. Forgive my curiosity, Ambassador, but is there a purpose to these containers you bring with you?
Oh, the supply crates. They are filled with materials we hoped might be of use in Dorma's restoration. I meant to gift them to you at our last meeting, but we had so much else to discuss.
How very generous. I confess I had not expected such compassion, welcome though it is. But then I was also surprised by the news that one of our captives had delivered herself into your custody ahead of time. A minor discrepancy I shall overlook in the spirit of the occasion.
Are you perhaps referring to me, Lord Hien?
Yotsuyu.
Orphan of the Nairi, widow of Sashihai, and acting Viceroy of Dorma. You and your people are mine to govern, mine to punish!
Well, well. It would seem your shattered mind is mended. As per our agreement with the ambassador, you are free to return with him to the Empire. Your authority as acting Viceroy, however, is no longer recognized here.
My position is not for you to decide, little lordling. All who resist the rule of the Empire must be purged. Such was the order given to me by Lord Xenos himself. I will reign here in this putrid, pestilent swamp until the last of you has been broken. This land shall know no dawn. I will spew forth darkness and drown all in eternal night. And high above you I shall shine, uncaring, cold and distant as the moon!
Yep, my second theory was correct. Ether crystals to summon a primal.
What has she done?
Oh gods, this is a summoning.
Cool. Now, who that may be? Cool design.
A Dorman citizen has called forth an icon in direct violation of our primary agreement. The negotiations have failed. Abandon the captives and make preparations to withdraw.
But Ambassador!
Disobey me, Pilus, and you disobey the Emperor. Make preparations to withdraw! Now!
You fucking little shitbag.
As you command.
What an absolute dick.
My lord, you must fall back!
You ask me to run?
Leave this to me. Ugh.
Against such a foe, I would be more hindrance than help. The field is yours.
Well, let's go.
We will withdraw, but not without our countrymen. I want every soul accounted for. Every soul!
My lord.
I knew you would not flee. I see now the strength which flows from that baleful light of yours. But I am become Tsukuyomi, goddess of the moon and divinity of night. What power can compare to such celestial majesty?
I don't know, the power of your mom.
Plunge all I despise into darkness. And within that black abyss, even your light shall flicker and fail.
Edgelord much.
Come, let us cast the stalks and look upon the fate of Dorma. I see a future in which the sun sets on this wretched land. Once and for all!
Okay. Oh, there's a spider on my wall. Okay then. Castrum Fulmin is now accessible. Let's go. Spook. Castrum Fulminus. Join. Okay. And like every other dungeon we waited for, up until in this expansion, or up until I took the habit of doing so, we will climb the tower. Okay, he made it. Okay, we made it last time. I'm pretty sure we can make it this time. Easy enough. Nope. There we go. And it stopped raining just as I was about to go in the open. There we go. There we go. Do that. Oh. Come on. This is the time I do it with no errors. Although I might have jinxed myself just by saying that. Oh, that one was close. I mean, I've done it enough times that I know where to go easily enough. That was very fucking close. Okay. 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 Almost done. Shit. Nobody said anything. Oh no! Fuck, somebody cancelled. Damn, I had to screw up the last fucking jump. Nope. Oh, shit. Now you're gonna see I'm not gonna be able to go back up. For some reason. Fuck. Oh, come on. Fuck! God damn it. Oh, come on. I want to be too fast. Fuck. I have done it many times before. Shit. Quick, we must get up there before dungeon queue ends. God damn it, why did I fucking go backwards? Oh, let's go. Okay, nobody withdraws. Come on! One more tank, please. Tank man. Will we be graced by your presence? Ah, there we go. Hello. Tsukuyomi. Okay, will that fight be as fun as the other one? As Byakuo. Okay. I'll need to put my brain into gear for this one. Let's go.
It's going to be a long night.
Sure. Why not?
Your end is near.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I should have done that spell first. Okay, this. Do that again. Oh, that's good, that's good. Good. Finish with that. We foul on this one. Oop. I forgot to switch back to ice.
Your death will
This
be
one.
all the sweeter.
Okay. Nope, no. This one, multi-target. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. This. Okay. Zeus. Be gone, thought. Oh, Gosetsu! What a fucking legend! And I forgot to cast ice first. Shit. He's suffering. She transformed again. Ouch. She even transformed the arena.
In darkness,
Oh, let's go, music! Wrong spell.
spider lily. From mortal husk, I rise anew.
Do that.
Too swift night,
Bang, bang.
I shall prevail.
Good. I'm guessing I need to stay on the moon side. Shit. Oh, maybe this side now.
In night's chill shine petals pale.
Okay, understood the mechanic. Or not. Oops. Wrong spell, but that's okay.
Not yet. Not yet.
I fucking saved that rotation.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Okay, let's do that. And that. Okay, that was enough. That's good. Okay. Bang, bang. Let's do that instant. Back here. Nice.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Wait. Where's he going? Fuck you. Ouch. Fuck, I almost died from that. Ah, I did die from that. Well, we prevailed anyways. Captain Chat. That's a good fight too. I like this one as much as the other one. The trials are becoming to be to be very fun. Hey. I received 2 commendations. Good. So now. Are you dead? Ah, now she's dead. It's her brother. Or her stepbrother. Yes.
You really must learn to finish the job. 'Tis true that a gaudy mirror and a handful of crystals make for a feeble summoning. But even the weakest icon is a god of sorts. A threat that must be put down.
Well, I mean, as much as he deserved to get his teeth bashed in his skull.
My, such hostility! These beings are the sworn enemies of the Empire. I merely did my duty as an Imperial officer. Will you surrender to anger then? Slay an anointed emissary to avenge a fallen foe?
Probably not.
You cannot, of course! To do so would burn the bridges we have labored so hard to build.
But I'm sure I know someone who can kill you.
But I'm forgetting. They're already ash. This doorman woman has seen to that. The Empire cannot ally itself with any nation that refuses to renounce summoning. I believe I was most clear on that point.
Cringe.
It should have been mine. The power he bestowed upon her. I should have been the one to govern Dorma. I would have repaid his faith.
So, in the end, you're just jealous.
No one alive loves him more than I!
How fucking pathetic.
Instead, this harlot betrayed his trust. Useless piece of filth! Worthless whore!
Damn.
Thank you, dear brother, for this precious gift. Vengeance. These people, our people, they ignore the corruption which festers beneath the surface. Cast aside that which is dirty and broken. Speak not of things which would disrupt their dreary little lives. Like you, Asahi. Always pretending not to see. You were the first. The first I swore to kill.
Fucking sound effect.
Such bliss. I had thought my hunger insatiable. But now I am satisfied. You should feel honored, dear brother. I saved the last of my strength, just for you. What's the matter? The Witch of Doma will soon be dead. He will mourn to you, perhaps. I wonder, was the fruit as sweet as he remembered?
What the fuck up?
Lord Xenos. I am at your disposal.
Asahi, you were born of Doma, yes?
Yes, my lord. I am honored that you would remember me. How may I serve?
You are hereby appointed Ambassador Plenipotentiary, and empowered to speak with the voice of the Emperor. Return to your native land of Doma, and announce your intention to sue for peace.
For peace?
Once negotiations are underway, you are to locate the acting Viceroy.
She lives? That is to say, I will, my lord.
When you have found her, you will initiate a ritual to call forth an icon. I will instruct you in the necessary steps. Yotsuyu's faith is unreliable, but as a child raised to believe in the Kami, she will serve as a vessel for one of the Kojin's gods. She need only wish it to be so. The power will seem a gift, but the icon's essence will consume her. She will be no more than a husk, a slave to whim and desire.
My lord, ever since the day you saw fit to save my miserable life, I have dreamed of repaying your benevolence. Upon my honor, I swear to devote myself wholly to your service. All that you command will be done, no matter the cost. But I fear the subtleties of your plan yet elude me. From the reports I have heard, the champion who aids the Doman resistance would make short work of a single icon.
The icon is merely a message. The pacifist teachings of the Populares spread through this city like a plague. And I would remind the people of the threat we face. You will be my chosen agent. The hand which tolls the warning bell. The salvation of this world will not be won through the signing of treaties.
Your chosen agent. I will not fail you, my lord. My master, Lord Xenos, he will come for you.
You have prevailed, I see.
As always.
She is gone? Wherefore did the Kami spare us, only to inflict this pain?
Death shall not want for company this day. You spared us a worse disaster, but I fear our fledgling peace with the Empire was beyond saving.
Or was there even peace to
Lord
begin
here.
with?
Maxima, is it not? I assumed you long fled.
I entertain thoughts of escape even now. But our negotiations have yet to reach a satisfying conclusion. The ambassador insisted that the summoning spelled an end to our mission here. But it seemed to me there was more to the tale.
Zelos was behind this plot.
I have heard tell of this power you wield. And in your vision, you witnessed Lord Xenos giving these orders.
How can that be? Xenos is dead. He took his own life after the battle in Alamigo. I saw his body with my own eyes.
Forgive me, but Lord Xenos is very much alive. He granted our party an audience prior to our departure. That he was gravely wounded is certain, but his recovery appeared to be proceeding apace.
I'm afraid I share Lord Hien's confusion. The man's death was confirmed and his remains interred. These are matters of public record.
I have no doubt you believe what you say. But what then is the explanation? That an impostor has infiltrated the innermost circle of the Imperial Court? The idea is inconceivable, absurd. But worthy of investigation nonetheless. Our movement can ill afford to have a highly placed pretender undermining our efforts.
Your efforts may yet bear fruit. Tell me, what is to become of our prisoner exchange? Though we have already taken custody of our conscripts, we have yet to release your Imperial comrades. Do you still intend to collect them?
Yes. As the late Ambassador's second-in-command, it falls to me to speak on the Empire's behalf. And I'm happy to confirm our intent to proceed according to the original agreement.
Then let us be about it. 'Twould be a pity to abandon such a promising beginning.
Indeed. You have my thanks, Lord Hien. As soon as our people are secure aboard our airship, we shall depart straightways for Garlemald.
Tread lightly, Pilus. I sense treachery awaits you there.
Might I accompany you to the capital?
Alphino, have you gone mad?
Imposter or no, if Xenos was instructing Asahi on the finer points of ritual summoning, then experience tells us there is an Ascian waiting in the wings. Without our knowledge and expertise, our new friends will be hard-pressed to contend with a foe for whom death is but a minor inconvenience. They need our help.
Were you indeed willing to share your knowledge of this enemy, we would not shun your counsel.
You truly mean to do this? In full knowledge of the danger?
I have seen the Warrior of Light risk her life on countless occasions. Next to her, I'm scarce more than a distraction on the battlefield.
True.
But in the meeting room or the audience chamber, there I can make a difference. I can strike bargains, forge ties, and change minds. And where better to do these things than in the home of our old enemy?
This is your moment, Alfredo. Go!
Tis not for me to stop you. But I would have you consider an alternative arrangement. Rather than braving the Empire as a simple traveler, go forth as an emissary of Doma. Such a position should offer you some measure of protection.
Go then. You've obviously made up your mind. Just try not to do anything reckless, all right?
You're the one speaking.
I shall be on my best behavior. Farewell, my friends.
Skyhound.
How often have I imagined this moment? Thank you for helping it come to pass.
Alright then.
Ah, there you are.
Gosetsu, your hair. My friend, what have you done?
He shaved himself, obviously.
An old man who cannot raise his blade has no place in the service of a young lord. Thus did I decide to devote my remaining days to pilgrimage. I will walk this land, offering prayers of repose for all the souls who left this life in suffering.
All of them?
A fulsome farewell makes for an enjoyable journey.
Scarcely have we said our goodbyes to Alphino, and you leave us too. But 'tis well that my companions find their own way forward. I must endeavor to do the same.
I have faith that you will find the best path for Doma without me, my lord. Pray forgive me this last act of selfishness, and grant me your blessing.
You have earned it 1,000 times over. Go in peace, my friend. I shall make of Doma a land where children laugh and none need live in fear.
There is no better way to honor those who went before. And with that, I take my leave.
Okay. So, we still have a couple of quests on this patch. I didn't think it would take that long to complete, but I guess I was wrong. Our brothers and sisters have returned to us, and the dream of Doma's restoration is that much closer to being realized. It is a day that will live on in memory, and one that would never have dawned without the courageous actions of the Scions. On behalf of Doma and her people, we give you our deepest thanks. Lest you think me complacent, I assure you, I have not forgotten the dark cloud on the horizon. That Xenos lives is a source of grave concern, mayhap the gravest. Yet there is still little to be done but wait for Alphino to send word. Until then, I plan to devote myself to fulfilling the promise I made to Gosetsu, by building a nation in which none live in fear. I confess, I miss him already. But we thought that he has at last found peace goes some way to softening the blow. I wonder, did you ever stop to ask yourself why he showed Yotsuyu such kindness? I believe the answer lies in past tragedy. Specifically, the death of his wife and daughter during the invasion. Though he hid it well, they were never far from his thoughts, and in Yotsuyu's childlike mind, I believe he saw not a fallen tyrant, but the little girl who was lost to him. After the loss of his family, Gosetsu devoted himself wholly to the service of his country. He suffered any hardship and strove beyond the limits of endurance without hesitation or complaint. Though Tsuyu could never truly replace his daughter, I had hoped that with her at his side, he might live out the remainder of his days in relative contentment. Would that the Kami had been so minded. Even now, I labor to discern any meaning in Yotsuyu's fate, to deliver her from certain death, with no memory of her sins, only to leave her at the mercy of her stepbrother. Can that truly have been their will? That I cannot tell you. The will of the Kami is not for us to know. But what I do know is that for a brief moment, that girl known as Tsuyu lived among us. And that she brought with her a whisper of respite for a grieving heart. Nice. Okay. I think it's time we were going. Do you? Okay. Yep. back to Ralga's Reach, Gearbania. Let's see what the next things will bring us. Looking at the time, I don't know if I will do the next batch entirely or at all. I may leave it for tomorrow, considering this batch has been very fucking long, but very fucking good in my opinion. I may continue the rest tomorrow. Okay. You're back, and Noel Fino. Good to see you, Liz. As for my headstrong brother, he's off on what will almost certainly turn out to be a once-of-a-lifetime trip to Galamald. It's a long story, but we have evidence that Xenos might still be alive. What? But if that's a joke... God. This had better be a joke. Unfortunately not. Look, I know what I saw, right? We all saw it. And here you are saying he's alive and well and living the high life back in Galamald. I know how ludicrous this sounds. I'm still having difficulty believing it myself. But while I might doubt the word of an Imperial envoy, I'm inclined to trust Aitana. She saw the Crown Prince through the Echo, in a meeting that could only have taken place in the recent past. It was him. It was Xenos. No, it must have been, I don't know, some kind of really convincing imposter. Xenos is dead. He had a great big hole in his neck when we buried him. Aye, and someone went to the trouble of desecrating that bastard's grave, remember? So they stole his body. Thal's Gilded Halls, whatever are you talking about? Ah, Thancred. Thancred, what brings you to the Reach? Alphino had me lending a hand to the soldiery, keeping an eye on the rebuilding work and so on, just until operations were up and running. And now that they are, I thought I might look in on you before wending my weary way back to headquarters. Forgive me if I misheard, but is there some suggestion that the late Crown Prince could have gotten better? If so, I might suggest a quick look inside his coffin as our first order of business. Ugh. As much as I hated that man, it doesn't feel right defiling his grave. But if it will put this rumor to rest, I suppose we have to. And when there are no curious eyes about, if we can manage it. Xenos is buried at Bloodhove in the Locks. His grave was set apart from the others and left unmarked, so as not to upset the locals. Then it shouldn't be too hard to find. Nago, you're in charge until I get back. Okay, let's go and do some grave robbing. I know a good song from the band Murder Laws, which is about grave robbing. called. The song is called Grave Robin USA. If anybody listening is curious, it's a horror punk band. It's quite good. I quite enjoy it. But yeah. It's a song about necrophiliacs. Although there is a couple in there in the same album, where there's one other one where a guy meets a zombie girl and falls in love with her. Okay. Let's open that bitch up.
Oh dear. We seem to be missing a corpse.
Ah.
Well, it must be somewhere. I only hope it isn't walking around.
Yeah. Who might that be? Somebody. A spy, maybe. Probably. If there's no corpse, then are we to conclude the rumors are true? Not necessarily. We might still be dealing with a doppelganger of some kind. An agent could have been sent to dispose of the body and bid to lend credence to the tale of Xenos' resurrection. More and more, however, I find myself sliding with Alphino's theory of Ascian possession. Speaking from experience, I can tell you they have no qualms about taking a living host, let alone a dead one. You're saying a Ascian is walking around in Xenos' body? It seems a distinct possibility. Once I have put this grave back the way we found it, I shall pay a visit to the people responsible for interring the Crown Prince. Before leaping to any conclusions, I want to know for sure if a body was ever buried here. And how certain are we that the Xenos was properly dead? If he wasn't, that was some trick. He as good as cut his own head off. Anyway, Roban needs to hear about this. If you find anything out, send word to me at Ralga's Reach. I don't know why I'm surprised. With matters settling down in Doma, we were due another crisis. We shall make for the Rising Stones then. Shall we make for the Rising Stone then? It's past time we shared these developments with the others. Okay, let's go. That was a short quest. Alize, right now. It is good to see you safe and well. What news have you from the east? Well, we have a zombie. And Yotsuyu's dead. And her brother. Disturbing developments indeed. Given all that we know, it would conclude that an Asian now inhabits Xenos' body. A doppelganger might fool the Crown Prince, the Crown Prince's subordinate, but Aitana? Nay. Alphino had the right of it. Would that his wisdom extend to the question of his own safety? Capable though he has become, he ventures alone into the enemy's stronghold, and the shadowy web of the Paragons, like as not. Okay. When it comes to making rash decisions, I'm hardly in a position to criticize, but I'm worried. I just wish there were something I could do for him besides pray. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. There we go. Ah, this is not voiced. We cannot suffer the icons, blah blah blah. More than clear. The icon in question was summarily dispatched by the Warrior of Light. The summoner is dead, and the right beyond repeating. Everything proceeded according to plan, every party behaving exactly as required. My methods may seem extreme, but there is no cause for concern. I work only to ensure the salvation of the star. You conniving little bitch. But I still stand strong in my opinion that Xenos is my favorite character of this expansion. Yep. As evil as he may be, yeah. What are you doing fiddling with that thing? I asked you a question, soldier. He's gonna die. Is that Xenos? The real one? Or is he controlled too? What are you? Have you lost your mind? Preposterous. Yep. I'm pretty sure that is Xenos. That this is Xenos. The at least somewhat. Or something. I have lost many things, but my mind is yet my own. There upon the stage I stood, prepared to take my final blow, only to find that the final was but an intermission. Shall I use this chance to repent for my sins, embrace goodness and mediocrity? Nay, I think not. While the one I yearn to face yet lives, the hunt must go on. Yep, this is the mind of Xenos into another body. I'm pretty sure of that. Whee! He flies away like a fairy in the wind. Okay. And now, probably the very last quest. Yes. Okay. I don't care about the evil, useless chatter. Claim the nearby table. Let's have a sit. Upon sitting on the at the table, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside a sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Yes. Okay. Let's go. What have we? Interesting. So this Tsukuyomi was summoned in much the same manner as a Susanoo, via the medium of a sacred relic. That's right. They believe their gods, or kami, resides in physical objects. Oh, sorry. Given the danger they represent, it may behoove us to begin a catalogue of such relics. But if we are to contain the threat, we will require a better understanding of the summoning method itself. I believe I shall pay a visit to Doma, and learn what I can from the subject. A fine idea. And I know for a fact that our friends in Doma would be grateful for any information which could help to prevent further summoning in the region. I will pen you a letter of introduction. Lord Hien will wish to welcome you, our resident expert on etherology. Greetings. Could it be that I'm in time for tea? It certainly looks that way. Come on, sit down and tell us how your investigation went. It was quick. So, how did it go, Thancred? After you left, I went about questioning Bloodhooves' gravekeepers. They all told much the same story. Once Liz and her officers had confirmed Xenos dead, his corpse was interred under strict supervision. There seems little reason to doubt their testimony at that point, but when I mention the defacement of Xenos' grave, accounts grew rather more vague. None reported having seen any suspicious persons in the vicinity, and all assumed the act to have been perpetrated by a vengeful Alamegan. Crucially, however, I was able to confirm that when the offending scroll was removed, as per Liz's instruction, no one involved thought to check the contents of the coffin. By that stage, it is like that the corpse was already missing. Assuming Xenos has not, in fact, risen from the dead, we are left with two possibilities. Either the body was disposed of to lend credence to the claim of an extremely committed impostor, or a nation has taken up residence within it. If as I was a fervent devotee as you believe, as fervent a devotee as you believe, he would have not been fooled by an impression, however committed. We must assume that we are dealing with a nation, and proceed accordingly. Agreed. The question is, how many more such monsters are waiting for Alphino and Garlemald? Their presence was his chief reason for going. He understood the risk. I only hope he did not underestimate the extent of the infestation. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Hypersonic Assault Craft, LXXV, or 25, or L, what is hell in the Roman numeric? 100? Maybe. Master Alphino, we are making good speed towards our destination. Is aught amiss? Nay, 'tis just I can see naught from my cabin. I was curious to know how the land over which we flew. Ah, I'm afraid our military crafts are built with little thought for such niceties. I am happy to indulge in your curiosity, however. We are presently passing over the burn on the western edge of Othard. Even with the benefit of a porthole, your gaze would have been greeted with naught but mounds upon mounds of lifeless earth. I have read something about the burn. It was described as a desolate wasteland, bled dry from every last drop of ether. Aye, it is believed that a succession of icon summoning was responsible. When Emperor Solus first came to Othard and beheld this blight, he is said to have reeled at the scale of the devastation. He declared icons a threat to our very star's existence, and issued an empire-wide decree ordering the eradication of such entities. Ah. Trouble. Report. Now. We're under attack, sir. Magitech armor. No visible designation. Magitech? But who? All cannons return fire. Damage report. The main reactor has been hit. Helm unresponsive. We're going down, sir. Damn it. They knew exactly where to hit us. All hands, brace for impact. Oof. Glad to have you back, Master Alphino. We have landed in one piece, more or less. But the air filtration system is damaged. The ship is filling with smoke. We must gather the survivors and get out while we still can. Aye, aye. I know, it was aye, aye. Like, yes, yes. Okay, a synced quest. What? Ah! We play as Alphino. Okay, that's something. Okay. Ruin 3. What is that? Sort bed hotbar. Sandstorm. Tri-shackle. Deals unexpected damage with a potency of 30 target enemies nearby. Restore target's HP. Deals unexpected damage with a potency of 200. Try shackle. Okay, okay. I need to search for survivors. I mean... Ah. What an idiot. Okay, so that's the bind. I guess I need to do that. Yeah. Aiding. My thanks, I wouldn't have made it. You very likely saved his life. The question is, who attacked us? The prince. I did not read the... Okay, we attack. Did I cast it on myself? Yes. Okay. This patch is even cooler than I thought. It's so cool that we can play as Alpha now. A shame that this the entire cinematic isn't voiced. Buzz buzz. Confounded. Confound it. Not here. Not like this. Who might that be? What? Who in the Emperor's name? Enemies of our enemies. Introductions can wait. You are calm in a crisis, Master Alfino. Let us finish this then. Okay. We fight then. Oh no, that was an allied attack. So, is that how it is to play Summoner? I guess. Ah, wait. I have this. Okay, duty complete. That's probably the end. My thanks. Your intervention proved most timely. Well, well. I did not think to meet a Neozean in this place, let alone a Scion. You know of me, sir? I have some small history to your order. But I would speak of the present. Know you your assailants, and the severity of your predicament. The soldiers boarding insignia of the Emperor's personal guard. I could venture a guess as to their motive, but you yet have us at a disadvantage. Will you not tell us who you are? Our names are not for yours for the asking. And as for our purpose, let this be your answer. An Asian mask. The face of our prey. We must away before more arrive. Come with us, or stay, but make your choice now. Well, seems pretty obvious. Even should we manage to the long trek out of the burn and secure passage to the capital, we would no doubt be greeted by the Emperor's guard. Indeed, we accept your gracious offer, whatever your name is. Shadow Hunter will suffice for the present. Edgelord 5000 is my name. And I am the edgiest of the edges. Even my blade is not sharp enough to contend with my edge. Yes, ammo. Ah, this is intolerable. Intolerable. But as much as I wish it were otherwise, there is nothing I can do for Alphino but pray for his success. Well, that is not entirely true. While your brother journeys to Galamel from the east, I could make my way there from Alamigo and find out what there is to be learned in the Empire's western provinces. Then I'm coming with you. I can't very well sit here sipping tea if there's action to be taken. Forgive me, Alize, but the provinces are hostile territory, and stealth is all important. It is safer that I go alone. I can sneak well enough when the situation demands it. Don't patronize me. We should leave this to Tancred. Yeah. I agree. Not you too. I understand your frustration, Alize, but Aitana has the right of it. We must defer to Tancred's expertise in the matter. Fine. Just promise me you'll be careful. Okay. Ponder. Ugh. You have learned the emote Ponder. Okay. So. It's not on the faces. Ah, yes. Ponder. It's just an eyebrow raise. And the other one is greeting Edo. And that's it. Okay. Okay, so. That was a very fucking good patch. And you can probably tell that this is going to be the end of the stream, unfortunately. So, we are going to end it here. It was very good. That was a stellar patch. I mean, yeah, I really liked it. It was very good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But yeah, we will continue tomorrow, of course, and I may even stream Friday, depending on how I feel. But, and I mean how I feel if I'm not too tired from work. That is the question. I am not sick or anything. I am very good. So, as always, the VOD of this stream will be up tomorrow on YouTube for your viewing pleasure. And as for me, I will bid you good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.